Can I hear a patter of tiny feet? Ah, come on, young lady.
Yes, she is.
Much better. Now, walk nicely, please,
Yes.
all the way. Well done.
Well done.
Excellent. Oh, you look gorgeous.
Posture looks good.
There is a certain way, Lisa, of eating asparagus. Yes? Well, I'm just coming over in a minute just to do a quick test. What would you think, Lisa?
Well, I would personally eat with the fork, because with the sauce on the plate, you know, you're going to get all sticky
Okay,
and...
well, fork, knife and fork, or? Would you just use a
depends.
fork?
I don't know. They're quite soft, so I suppose I'd use just a fork.
Yes, but then what, how would you, I mean, would it not...
Well, I mean, I could...
Would it not slip around?
Yes.
Right. And no, none here. There we go.
But anyway, I've not had a good day today at all. There is no place like home. And this lifestyle is not what it's cracked up to be, and people are quite pissing me off around me because it's just so false, some of it. You don't realise how different things are until you go and live another life. And I've got a fantastic life up north. Up in Castleford, that's my life. And I'm proud of that. I can't wait to go. Because I'll always be a Yorkshire lass.
Lisa is feeling homesick and has gone home for the weekend.
We're in Castleford. So exciting.
Nice to meet you.
Meanwhile, back in London, after 2 weeks, Lisa's teachers are worried that she isn't making enough progress and have called a crisis meeting. Penny's unable to make any real breakthrough with the voice.
In my most optimistic moments, before meeting Lisa, I thought, well, yeah, this could be somebody who will go, yes, and grab it and take it and fly with it. But the hunger really isn't there. It would take a hell of a long time to educate it, and I'm actually not sure that you can do that. She's 25 going on 18 in some respects.
She's married somebody, obviously. It's the first boyfriend, if you like.
Hello, nice to see you.
Miss you.
I miss you as well. So how do you like it where you're staying? It's lovely. Is Jane nice? Yes. Yeah. She's looking after you. She's like another mum, but sometimes I just get a little wound up.
The other thing we need to encourage, and that was what I was thinking, well, okay, I can't achieve this, so what can I do to help her to achieve?
Yeah.
And it's actually encouraging her to educate herself, isn't it? To actually take, maybe to even, to take herself off and visit the art gallery. Because, I mean, that's obviously the sort of thing that I think I would have been doing at 25.
Go on!
If you want to sing happy birthday to Dave Scott.
But does a society
Reading a
person
problem.
have to be intelligent? I don't associate in my head a society lady with somebody who's going to be
I
able to...
don't think it's about intelligence, I think it's about education.
Yes, it is education.
Shut up. Look what Lisa's got on. Baggy shoes.
What
shoes? Bagging.
She's used to the coziness, rather like a cocoon of the north, and a cocoon of the family, because, she's very close to her family. And that, which I think is lovely. You cannot get the northern feeling and personality out of her.
Right then.
Exceedingly strappy. Oh, she's going to pull.
Do you think they're £205 worth?
Spirits revived after her visit home, and with 1 week to go, Tim's taking Lisa on a dry run before her final challenge, the dinner party. They're about to enter traditional country high society.
I think the accent, however we play it, is still there, and I don't think we're going to overcome that to the extent that we perhaps thought at the beginning of the project. But it's a matter of being pragmatic now. we've decided that she should indeed come from Castleford, come from a good old farming family up in Castleford, having gone to a school, by implication a private school.
The school that I schooled at was a girls' school called Airedale. Airedale in Fairburn.
Fairburn, yeah.
And I lived on a farm.
Yep, your parents were farmers, right?
Yes.
Tim and Lisa will be spending the weekend in the West Country with Sir Michael Grills and his wife, Lady Sally. They will be helping Lisa perfect her story.
Hello, Lady Sally. Nice to see you.
How are you?
How kind of you to have us to stay. This is the lovely Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Lovely to see you.
Hello, Michael.
How are
Lovely to see you. Good to see you. Thanks
Very good drive, I hope.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Brilliant.
Lots
Come
of
in,
parents
come in.
writing our journey. Love to see you, Diana. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
My goodness, what a wonderful
good.
spread.
Down,
My
Lisa.
favourite.
Thank you.
Have a cucumber sandwich.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Oh,
There we go.
Great.
I wasn't
He wasn't
Thanks very much
listening.
indeed. Thank you.
Lisa's cover story is that her family are landed gentry from a village near Castleford, but to her surprise, Lady Sally's son-in-law works in her hometown.
I could not believe how small the world is, though. That you've got a daughter in Tadcaster and your son-in-law works in Castleford. That is, yes, it is.
Well, we'll all have to get together one of these days. That
Yes, definitely. That would be lovely.
would be great fun. What do you do there? Are you studying? Or?
No, at the moment, I'm just taking time off and, keeping my options open at the moment.
Tonight is a dress rehearsal for next week's dinner party. All of Sir Michael's guests believe that Lisa is an old family friend of Tim's.
I think I'll be all right once I get, sat down and had a chat for 5 minutes. 5 minutes will last a long time.
I don't know what else happened. It's not. What we're about to receive, may the Lord make us truly grateful. Amen.
Amen. Well, we'd like to thank candles.
The problem is that as she becomes more relaxed, the old Lisa charm comes out, and with the charm, unfortunately, comes the accent.
For digital, I think the package is about £32. There's so many sport channels as well. I think there's 3 or 4 sport channels. And I think that's about £27. For
If you were a
an extra
complete
£5,
sports
you may
freak
as
and you were
well.
going to spend every evening sort of flicking between rugby league,
Yes.
then it's definitely worth it. But if you only want to watch England
The
rugby
occasional
union
match,
matches,
yes.
then it seems a bit of an expense.
Tim can see light at the end of the tunnel. His English rose is blooming.
Come to supper on Sunday, Mother, and bring a lovely bunch of buttercups.
I think the great triumph is that she's now able to be put in almost any situation and deal with it. She can talk to, a knight of this country quite happily, as she's done this evening, and his wife, and get along perfectly well with
Thanks very much for having us.
It's been lovely.
It's been lovely.
Thank you so much. I do hope you'll come again.
Bye, Lisa. Lovely having you. Come back and see us anyway. Yes, you know where we are. It's Wild and Woolly Park.
Thank you.
Come see us again anyway.
It's only 2 days until Lisa faces her final challenge, the dinner party. As the month comes to an end, Lisa is only 24 hours away from D-Day, when she will have to face her final challenge, to pass herself off as a society lady at a posh dinner party.
Actually, there's a breakthrough. I know when we're chatting to each other at home, from that point of view, I think she can just catch me before I say, slow down, please, don't gabble everything. So I don't think she lost her confidence. I think she realised it was a lot of work. I think she's changing quite a lot, actually. And I will say one thing, I think she's going to find it quite hard to go back. I've grown actually terribly attached to her, and I think she quite likes me as well.
He's standing like his shoulders back. He's still clenching your bottom.
Yes.
Good.
Good.
Ah! We're getting there.
The surly girl fills all the deck.
Again. I think she's got it. She's got it.
With the clock ticking, Tim's teaching Lisa how to break the ice with her fellow guests at the dinner party.
Right, we're two people. I'm a person and you're a person, right? And we're both standing alone at this party.
Right.
And you come up to me and you say...
Hello. Hello.
I think that's a good start.
Okay.
Yeah. So you say hello.
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 How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Fine, thank you.
Implies
Would you
you've
like
got...
a bit of company?
No, that's
Oh.
worse. That's like, you know, that has certain connotations we definitely don't want to get into. Aren't the canapes nice? And it's perfectly acceptable to say canapes. Technically, of course, you shouldn't say, you should say canapes. But it shows that you're playful. Quite a big party, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely. The canapes are nice.
It's perfectly acceptable every now and again to perhaps say something like, hello, aren't the canapes interesting? And then to look around the room a bit, you know. Really?
A bit of a vegetarian.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, dear. That's usually a dangerous one because he might be very...
Meaty.
A certain breed of maybe quite right-wing conservative who think that vegetarians are very left-wing and, you know, dangerous. Oh, blimey, it's wet out there. You know, just as an opening comment.
So,
You see, this is really wrong. You see, now there's a pause. And definitely you mustn't go like that.
Rubbish. Rubbish.
Right, now the thought was great, but we forgot the R.
Rubbish.
Right, now give me that thought again.
Rubbish.
That's better, a bit better, but it was a bit too much.
Rubbish.
That's very good.
Rubbish.
Oh, that's excellent. You can use that. I'm sure you'll get a chance to say rubbish to somebody.
Rubbish. It's rubbish. Rightfully rubbish.
I think somewhere what you need to do is, unfortunately at this point, you need to have a certain awareness that you know that when you laugh, when you're more emotionally up, that's a danger point for when the accent can disappear.
Dirty dog, dirty dog,
And
dirty
it
dog.
was a joke.
Dirty dog, dirty dog, dirty dog, dirty dog, dirty dog, dirty
Now
dog.
to watch that it becomes dirty, but it becomes dirty.
Dirty dog, 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 dirty dog.
3 hours to go until the dinner party. A month's hard work is about to be tested.
I feel this is, for this evening, the new Lisa. No. Oh, God.
For the next 3 hours, Lisa's all alone. For the first time, she'll have to cope without her teachers and try to blend in with the other guests at the dinner party.
This is worse than waiting for your driving test. At least that's only for 30 minutes. 25, 30 minutes.
The dinner party is being held by Lady Jemima York. She has invited 10 guests, 5 men and 5 women, all movers and shakers within affluent London society. All of the guests went to traditional public schools, except for Lisa. None of the guests know each other. The guests all believe that they are here to discuss society. However, at the end of the meal, the men will be asked if they can spot the imposter. Hidden in the bedroom are Lisa's teachers watching her every move.
Posture's not bad, Jean.
Put on the top.
She's holding the champagne glass.
Yes, of course she is.
We'll see. We'll wait and see. What do you do?
What do you do? She's going on the attack.
Yes. Get it in, get in there.
They're a bit heavy-handed.
It's a nightmare, rockets. Yeah, we said this the other day. Yeah.
Come on. No, I'll just take it.
Oh my God!
Oh, I
That's
don't
terrible
believe-
solecism. Look, he's just taking a chicken.
No, it's not.
No, he's taking her beans.
That's a blatant flirtation.
Yes.
Do you think? Yes.
That's 100%.
She's reciprocating, yes.
Which you should not do.
She did, I like that.
You
She said
should not
happy.
eat off other people's plates.
Was it flirtation or just hunger?
It's a beautiful place to live and everything, all sorted out.
Down here in 11. I'm actually staying with my sister, who's living down in Holland Park.
I learnt to ride when I went off to boarding school age 7.
I went out with an it girl 4 years ago. And
girl?
what they call the it girl. You know,
Tamara Tompkinson.
she's a predecessor of that idiot, Tara Palmer Tompkinson.
Yes, Tara. Yes.
Who is a fool.
It's just like a horse race, and you're watching your horse. We feel she's not had a serious fall yet. She's hit a few fences, but she's still in the race.
Yes.
It's all going to go. Hunting, shooting, fishing.
Well, it's just pathetic and sad and shouldn't. I don't think it should go at all.
Dwarf throwing, that's going to go.
I love dwarf tossing.
Can't quite think that she's actually meaning that somehow.
Let's talk about you. Now tell me, what are your ambitions? You must have something you want to do, you know, sort of get out there.
No.
Put your shoulders down.
I always suppose I felt like I wanted to be somebody. Does that sound weird?
No, that sounds very, very natural.
What Lisa's done is very good, because she's actually gone, well, now look at me.
Yes, exactly.
And listen to me.
Do you think if you invited a plumber here, would they not get on with, I mean, do you...
That, I think, would be unfair to them.
I'm a plumber. Why would you feel uncomfortable though?
Because...
You know, where each individual, but they're all...
That may be so. That may be so, but it would be rather like...
No, they don't all...
Well, just like I would feel uncomfortable if I sat down at a whole table of Tottenham supporters, and being an Arsenal supporter, I would feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, Liverpool supporter.
Only if you were seeing the wrong end of the Liverpool game.
Yes, definitely.
Okay?
Yes.
And I was the only one going, dirty northern bastards. Dirty northern
Just watch
bastards.
it. Just watch it.
There you go. I've just given you a perfect stereotype. Now you're laughing.
No. Well, she's given that she must be under immense pressure
I
and
know,
strain.
exactly.
She's not
doing very well in the
She's not doing too
conversation.
badly.
Yes,
She's not blushing. She's not obviously nervous or awkward, is she?
yes.
Now that dinner's over, it's revealed to the gentlemen that there's an imposter amongst the ladies. Can they identify her?
I would have thought Hope.
I'm a plumber.
Maybe, but no, I'm just speaking, you know, I'm being devil's advocate.
Hope. A name, I mean, to start with.
Hope Davis. It girl and socialite, educated privately in London, New York, and at the Dante Alighieri finishing school in Italy.
But she just did seem slightly as if she was trying it on a little bit.
It's almost too good to be true, a lot of what she was saying.
A surprise choice with one vote was Lady Jemima York, whose father was the late Earl of Hardwicke. The title has been with the family for 10 generations.
The so-called Lady Jemima. People who speak in a very, very English accent like this usually come from a very poor background. It's people who speak in a slight sort of upper middle twang, usually are fairly straightforward.
But for toff millionaire property developer Simon Maine Tucker, there was only one true lady.
I think probably the most true person there this evening was the woman on my right, and she was newly into town, and she'd never experienced London before, and she was straight in, and she said what she felt, and she was honest, a little bit worried, a little bit nervous, and I think that probably in my feeling, I think that she was probably the most honest and the most straightforward person there this evening.
But not everyone shared Simon's faith in Lisa Dickinson Gray. The dispensing technician, educated at Airedale Comprehensive Castleford, came in with 2 votes.
She started off the evening with an accent which I didn't think was hers naturally, and I thought that was actually slightly sad that she felt she had to pretend to have an accent that wasn't hers. The accent, perfectly to my mind, makes no difference whatsoever to the person. I thought she was lovely. I thought she really got on very well at the dinner party. She was charming, and she wasn't an imposter at all. She was a very welcome addition to the evening.
What I found intriguing was the fact that she didn't really want to talk about her past and her family and